All right, so my previous video, I kind of just spoke about the pros and cons of the Redsbaby Jive5 Pram. But I thought it might be nice to give you a bit of a close-up on some of the things I spoke about. And as well as that, there is a video on YouTube I found of a lady who has the Jive3 or 4 Platinum. And she went through some of the features and mentioned that she suspected there were a couple of differences between the Jive 3 Platinum and the Jive 5, just like normal range. And there are some small features to talk about, so I thought we'd do that. So this is the Pram in its like normal seat setup. It doesn't come with this cup holder. I was very lucky. Sometimes Redsbaby have these like kind of deals on where they chuck in a bunch of the accessories that the Pram comes with for free, which is what I did. And it came with this cup holder. So the cup holder, like, it kind of swings around, but it's fine. It's great. It holds my drink bottle. No complaints. So I also got like a Pram, like a liner, which is like a really, really beautiful material, super easy to take out and wash. And yeah, you can see, like, it's really easy to keep clean, I find. Like, I've had this for 12 months and I use it every day, and like all it needs is, you know, a wipe down and a bit of, and the liner, an occasional wash, which is awesome. These straps are super easy to adjust. Like, for example, to tighten it, you just pull it slightly and it just comes up. Super nice. These like plush kind of shoulder pads come off with a bit of Velcro. Super nice. The mechanism to release all of the buckles, the 5-point buckle system, is just one button. Boop. And it all pops out. Really, really nice. Very kind of like sleek design. The handlebars have this like sort of quite nice plush material with the Redsbaby logo embossed. Slightly different coloring for the Platinum. I think the Platinum's just black. Wheels, like I mentioned in that video, they're super easy to take on and off. Like, so you just push that down essentially and pull it off, which is pretty cool. The basket. So the basket is a little bit different compared to previous Jive models. There used to be like I can't remember what they call it, like a crossbar sort of in, almost like in the middle of the basket in previous models. Like, there was like a big metal thing here, essentially. They've removed that, so that metal component is now on the side, which is pretty cool. And the basket is slightly different. The previous Platinum model had like a little pocket system here that had to sort of fold down in order to fold the Pram up. This one doesn't. It just stays as is and doesn't have pocket system. And as I mentioned, one of the big criticisms of this Pram is that the basket isn't very big. And I would say even compared to like previous Jive models, it looks as though like the sides of the basket don't even come up as high. That's what it looked like to me. Like, don't come for me, Redsbaby, I'm sorry. That's just what it seemed like on the video. It seemed like this basket is smaller, but I don't know if that's just an illusion from the video. But yeah, it's not like the biggest basket. Like, let me put a toy in it. It's like, there's my hand, there's a toy, right? Yeah. What else have we got? The canopy comes up like that. Have to pull that right down. Sometimes it kind of bounces up a little bit, but pulls down pretty nicely. The material, I have to say, one of the criticisms I've seen of people who have bought Redsbaby Prams a couple of years ago is that the material seems to have changed. particularly if you don't buy the platinum version. The material is kind of simplistic rather than like kind of plush and luxurious and fancy feeling and looking. This doesn't feel like luxurious or plush. It feels like just like a very kind of tough and practical. It doesn't bother me, but I guess it bothers some people that it doesn't look as nice. Here's the top section there. The brake handle has been improved in the Jive5. It used to be a little bit shorter and smaller, and now it's wider to sort of comfortably fit an entire foot for the brake pad. I'll show you too the vent here. So super easy to see into bubs. The old Redsbaby ones also had an additional little peephole at the top of the seat, as well as the bassinet, I believe, which they don't do anymore. There's no, I don't have the platinum, I just have like the normal one, and there's no second peephole, which would have been nice. It's kind of easier to see if she's sleeping, but not a huge deal. Mechanism to get the handlebar off, super nice. Clicks back in. You can do it on the other side too. This just flips up and down to whatever kind of like adjustment you want. You're able to kind of put this into a reclined position with one hand. So there's a little thing at the back here that you pull up, and then you can, oh, hang on, my caddy's in the way. Yeah, there you go. You can have it even more reclined than that. You can have it right back. But yeah, it's quite easy to do. And there's like 3 or 4 kind of modes that it can go into. Yeah, I think that kind of shows you a lot of it. But yeah, let me know if there's anything else you want to see.